Sunrise Morning Show continues. I'm Matt Swaim, and Ellen Gable is with us. She's the author of the new novel, Stealing Ginny. Ellen, welcome back.
Well, thank you so much, Matt.
Now, what's the premise of your new novel?
Well, it's basically the story of a kidnapping of a pregnant woman by a mentally unstable, infertile woman.
Well, that sounds like a pretty loaded topic.
Well, it is.
Now, did you have any personal experience that led to the writing of this, or was this something that maybe is just a speculative premise?
Right. It's speculative. Obviously, I've never been kidnapped, but I have been pregnant. So, but I got the idea when I was watching a story on the news about a pregnant woman being kidnapped, and I thought, well, boy, that would make an interesting novel. And so that's what I did. And I tried to include Catholic themes and pro-life themes and that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, I bet you're able to really kind of portray the despair of infertility with your antagonist.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's a very interesting topic nowadays because infertility is so widespread. And sometimes it can be really frustrating for the infertile woman. Now, obviously, most infertile women do not kidnap pregnant women, so to speak, but I thought it would make a really interesting premise for a novel.
Yeah, it's one that's been explored before. I'm thinking of the first season of Lost when the others kidnapped a pregnant woman because none of their kind could have babies. So it's certainly something that people can relate to on some level. So who is your protagonist then?
The protagonist is Jenny Callahan, and she is a mother of 5, and she's had several miscarriages, and she really, really wants another child. And, of course, people think she's crazy for wanting another child after having so many kids, but she would really love another child and basically is just trying to have a family, so to speak, and when in the midst of it, she's kidnapped.
So what kind of response are you getting to this? Because this is, what, your third novel?
This is my third novel and my 4th book, and it's getting wonderful, wonderful reviews on Amazon and other websites.
Now, with any good fiction, at some point the story sort of writes itself. Did you have that experience in putting together the book?
Oh, yes. With my other novels as well. I think you go along in the writing of the first draft and you think it's going to go in one direction, and very often it goes in a different direction and becomes a much better book.
Yeah, do you ever step back for a second and say, I had no idea this was even inside of my brain?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's incredible. I'm amazed that I've come up with even this story. It's just incredible, and it's incredible fun as well, writing fiction.
I would imagine so. Now, you mentioned that there is a pro-life theme in the book. What do you hope readers really take away from your new novel, Stealing Ginny?
I want them to take away that life is precious and that life is God's gift. It is not something that we can take from God, and that the gift of pregnancy and the gift of new life is a beautiful, beautiful gift that we need to respect. And that's basically what I want the reader to take away.
The new novel, Stealing Ginny, from Ellen Gable, and you can find it online just about anywhere fine books are sold. And remind us a little bit about those other 2 novels that you've written, if you would.
Well, I've written Emily's Hope, and In Name Only won a gold medal last year in the Ippy Awards, first Catholic novel to do so. And I also have Come My Beloved, which is my nonfiction courtship stories book. But they can find more information about all my novels at ellengable.com or folkriverpublishing.com, and all my books are available on Amazon, and Stealing Ginny is only $2.99 on the Kindle.
Oh, my. My book's way more expensive than that, on Kindle at least. Ellen Gable, the author of Stealing Ginny, new novel, and we encourage you to go check it out on our Amazon store and online, wherever fine books are sold. Ellen Gable, thanks so much for being with us. We hope you have a blessed day.
And thank you so much, Matt. You too.